Can you tell us as to what exactly is causing this smell?
We're really unsure right now. We're considering all of our options, I guess. We're really exploring a lot of different possibilities. It's really a vigorous scientific investigation. We have 2 classes that are involved. So we have the environmental science course, which is a cluster course with Dr. Swerdlow's Introduction to Environmental Literacy, and also my chemical analysis course, both sets of students working on the project.
Okay. Now you're part of this class, right, Fred?
Yes, I'm part of the quantitative chemical analysis class.
Okay. Now what steps have you taken as part of this class to find some research results?
Well, as a sort of a class group, we've gone out, taken some samples. We've also done some exploring, moved upstream, tried to see if we can find any point sources. I have not been able to do that yet, but we also took those samples, prepared them, and then ran some tests on them to try to see if we could sort of figure out what is actually polluting the stream.
Mm-hmm. Now, have you gotten any results back yet?
We have some interesting leads, I guess I would say. My suspicion is that it has a distinct smell, and the smell, what I would categorize as a volatile organic compound, and you may not know what that smells like, but I did bring a sample, and I thought you might want to take a smell.
Okay. Well, I haven't smelled it yet, so actually
And I would encourage you just to waft the vapor into your nose.
Oh, wow, that would be
pretty intense.
A smell to smell all the time. I don't know if I want to smell that. Do you now? Do you think that this may be man-made or some kind of a chemical that had leaked into the stream, or?
Based on smell, and that's not a great way to judge, is that it does tend to have a volatile organic compound odor, and so that tends to lean toward the man-made sort of a source.
Okay. Now, since this stream does run, since the source could be coming from another place, is this contaminating any of the water systems or water supply that goes to the residents?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about?
Well, the reports say it started right around Saturday or Friday, a couple days ago, and at that time the actual smell and has not made it down the campus. The recent rain we had seems to have pushed some of it downstream. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the fish kills have not started yet, real far downstream. So it doesn't look like it's moved very far from really McClure's Run yet. Okay. So it does not look like it's made it downstream to, say, the Shenango Reservoir or major rivers like the Ohio River or anything like that. So.
I would say, though, that some residents in the area may be concerned with the well water being contaminated, and I would tell them that unless they have a distinct odor or something that they can taste in the water, that they're probably not being affected.
Okay. Now, the DEP, the Department of Environmental Protection Agency, is doing their own research right now on this. With this, is there any idea as to where this could be coming from?
The DEP actually suspects that it's a sewage leak, so they're sort of pursuing that avenue. We are sort of pursuing more of a chemical avenue and doing tests along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Now, if they do find the source of this, what could clean this out, or what even could clean out some kind of a contaminated water in any other instances?
Well, what they're going to do is they're going to, if this is a continual input, like some sort of leachage, they would obviously find that source, dig that up, and in a lot of ways they're going to, rely on Mother Nature to, sort of
run its course.
Yeah. Now, with this class, I understand that you were dissecting some fish. I don't know if that was your portion or if that was another portion, but what's the reaction?
It definitely provides an excellent learning, tool. I mean, you could sit down in class, you can get lectured, and you still learn, but nothing. You don't learn as much as you would hands-on in a real-life sort of environmental spill or whatever it may be. So although it's unfortunate that it did happen, it provides an excellent opportunity for students.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if I could just follow up with that. It's one thing to read about a case study, a fish kill. It's a different thing to go out, walk the stream bed, smell that pungent odor, and see the fish that are lying there dead and the other ones that are struggling to survive. It's powerful.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we find some results from this, and make sure you stay tuned for more County Line because there's more after this break.